Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that... Decent chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. It's a good run down the right, looking for the run. Corner given.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Yamal goes short. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Pull it. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No foul, says the referee. And it's Pirlo. And here's Yamal. Half an hour played now. Brazil
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Zambrotta plays it forward. Yamal makes a move down the right. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival, Vieira. He's got away, closing in on goal, and the shot! Brazil have their second corner now. Good effort. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Neymar. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And just a quick
Brazil
reminder today
just
to
ahead
please
then
drink
as we
responsibly.
reach 45
Anyone appearing
minutes.
intoxicated or behaving in an
There's
inappropriate
plenty of
manner will
positives
be
to take
removed. Thank
despite
you
the
very
lead
much for your
being so
cooperation.
small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Resumes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pepe. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Yaya Toure. Yamal. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
And a chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Portugal.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
That's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, well played, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Hullet. And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's been shipped out wide. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Cafu going vertical. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Brazil, number 11,
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find...
Shevchenko! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So there we have it, Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy. And Hullet! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Yamal goes short. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. Donatoni, Pele. Donatoni! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Donatoni tries to play it through. Oh, he's been shoots! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And a neat finish. Botafogo back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Driving on and making good progress. He's found some space. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bullet going about things with real menace. He is starved of... And Hullet!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brazil do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Zambrotta. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Hullet. And it's Pirlo. And it's Vieira.
2 added minutes
And here's
have been
Neymar.
indicated.
Oh, there's the clearance. And here's Hullet. And here's Yamal. They're urging him to shoot. Chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please have your entry
So we reach the halfway point.
It's time
I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end, but it has to be said neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Yamal. Pirlo. And here's Aubameyang.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Hullet. Aubameyang currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Brazil can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Donatoni, spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's going wide left. Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo, who's set up one goal so far. Desai. Vieira. Half an hour gone in the second half. Yamal, he's found the way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they ended up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 11, Aubameyang. Number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 17.
Botafogo leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 7.
And it's Cruyff.
Vinicius Junior.
Brazil are running out of time and out of options.
16.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Substitution in progress.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's a nicely shaped ball.
Botafogo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho, terrific effort! And he was there to get a... That's it! There will be time for no more. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Brazil.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible.
Decent chance! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, what has happened here? It's a shot, surely! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And now he has two. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Brazil have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Brahim Diaz. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice control. That's been intercepted. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. He is through here. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Cross into the box. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Gullit. Looking to play him in. And this is Gullit. Ronaldinho, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. That's very neat. Deftly away. And that is the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So we're off again. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for... Tries one from range! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Timber with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Varane. Pirlo. Yamal. Threads one in. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Brazil, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Oh, that's fabulous. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Zambrotta. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Chance for a shot! And another try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Pedri powering forward here. Brahim Diaz will not... Great chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that really is so impressive.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from 18, both sides.
Ronaldinho.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Yamal. Number 23.
Might be danger here.
Danny Olmo.
He's going to
Number
be disappointed
7,
with that.
Joshua Kimmich. Substitution.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bale. Good, strong midfield run. Can he finish? Oh, he hit that sweetly. This is their second corner of the game. Bale goes short. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil have surely won it. Or goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against France.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of... He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, super find. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. Yamal. Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Forced to go back. Chance for a shot! It's a loose ball. Maldini. Pirlo. The Rossi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Maldini calmly anticipates. Vieira. Looking for the run. That has found him in acres of space. Brazil are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, that's a very decent shot, surely! Goal, Brazil! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good spread. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Swings in across. He's going to be disappointed with that. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rafael Varane. And it's Neymar. He came in hard, very hard. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How to attack on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Brazil leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. This looks promising. Brazil
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Rice. Buffon claims comfortably.
Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rice.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Pele.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's lost his man here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 5, Gullit. Number 17, Yamal. Number 23, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 18, Shevchenko. Number 22, Johan Cruyff. Number 9, Bale.
And it's Cruyff.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? Oh, and that should have been 2.
Cruyff really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution for Brazil, number 21.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 16, Rodri. Substitutions taking place.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Good play on the left-hand side here. That's a shade optimistic. Shevchenko currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Roberto Carlos. Driven in. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent
2
chance.
minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. And we're done. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Spor have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Maldini. measured. And Shevchenko! He scored! And there is your opener. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Eyüpspor have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely weighted ball. Bullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi hangs one in. That's a good cross in. He'll try from distance. Sharp. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Shevchenko, and the shot's on him. And Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He might be in here! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pirlo. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's having a go!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Yamal goes short. Oh, he's been caught on shot at goal! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini with the clearance. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot, surely! And that's